Hey guys, this is Basketball Star 1130. So yesterday I did a prediction video on the last Saturday of the regular season. I did the biggest ranked games from men's college basketball, so go check that out. Today I am here to react to them, so let's get started. Unranked Louisville versus 2 Virginia. Virginia won 73-68. I predicted Virginia to win, but I did not predict it to be this close. Louisville, this year they're in a lot of close games, and this one too. They fought hard, but Virginia and DeAndre Hunter and Kyle Guy and their 3-point shooting was just too much for them down the stretch and at the end. So next we got 4 Duke versus 3 North Carolina. North Carolina won 79-70. I predicted North Carolina win, and this was the scoring range I predicted. This was the scoring range I predicted. Thought this would happen. So, and it was close in the first half, but second half, especially the last 10 minutes of the second half, Duke couldn't make any shots. RJ Barrett was playing with 4 fouls, and if he got another one, a 5th foul, he would have been fouled out, but he didn't. And Kenny Williams for North Carolina, he took like 5 charges, and 2 charges were on RJ Barrett, so 2 of his fouls were charges. Next, we got 5 Tennessee versus unranked Auburn. Auburn won 84-80. I did not expect this to happen. I predicted Tennessee to win, but good for Auburn. The SEC always plays tough. You got some really good teams in there. Now Tennessee lost, so the SEC conference tournament is going to be really fun and interesting. Next, we got unranked Florida versus 6 Kentucky. Kentucky won 66-57. I predicted Kentucky to win. Florida was hanging tough with them in the first half, but they came out of the gate in the second half, and the shooting was really good, so Kentucky ultimately pulled away down the stretch. Next, we got 7 Michigan versus 9 Michigan State. Michigan State won 75-63. Now, I predicted Michigan State to win, but I did not predict them to win this much. I thought it would be much closer, but Michigan State played really well. Cassius Winston for Michigan State, really consistent player. On a game, every game, he just puts his full heart out there, and he goes full ahead, and that's why they won. Next, we got 8 Texas Tech versus unranked Iowa State. Texas Tech won 80-73. I predicted Texas Tech would win, but I did not expect it to be this close. Iowa State was hanging tough with Texas Tech the whole game, and really the last 10 minutes of the second half, Texas Tech pulled away, and they ultimately won. Next, we got unranked Vanderbilt versus 10 LSU. LSU won 80-59. Pretty convincing win. They won by 21. I predicted LSU to win, so I got that right. Now the LSU wins the regular season SEC title, because even though Kentucky won, LSU was already a game above them, and Tennessee lost, so LSU and Tennessee were tied, so Tennessee lost. Again, the SEC Conference Tournament will be really interesting. We got 11 Purdue versus unranked Northwestern. Purdue won 70-57 by 13 points. I expected Northwestern to pull off the upset. They just did not come to play. Next, we got unranked Baylor versus 13 Kansas. Kansas won 78-70. I predicted Kansas would win, but I thought they would win by much more. Kansas was at home, so Baylor hung tough with them, but the second half, Kansas just really did it well. Dedrick Lawson took over, and that is why they won. Next, we got 14 Florida State versus unranked Wake Forest. Florida State won 65-57. Wake Forest is giving them a battle, and Wake Forest is one of those teams where you don't expect them, but just like the last game, they gave Duke a battle, and Duke only won by 1 point, 71-70. So Wake Forest gives teams a lot to deal with. So it was only the last 5 minutes of the second half that Florida State really pulled away, and they won. Next, we got unranked Georgetown versus 16 Marquette. Georgetown won 86-84. I predicted the upset, so Patrick Ewing, I know it's only his second season as head coach of Georgetown, but he is doing wonders for that program. I think they'll make the NCAA tournament, and look out for them to maybe win a game or 2. Next, we got unranked San Diego State versus 17 Nevada. Nevada wins 81-53. Pretty convincing win. They won by 18. No, they won by they won by 28. So I predicted Nevada to win, really good win, and I think that means Nevada won the regular season title for the Mountain West, and they look to win the conference, the Mountain West Conference, and the Mountain West Conference tournament. Next, we got unranked Oklahoma versus 18 Kansas State. Kansas State won 68-53 by 15 points. I predicted Oklahoma to pull off the upset, but they just did not come into play, so ultimately Kansas State won. Now, I didn't predict the unranked VMI versus 22 Wofford game because I didn't think it was that important, but Wofford won 99-72. I'm not going to talk about much of that, but just Wofford won. Next, we got 23 Villanova versus unranked Seton Hall. Next, Seton Hall won 79-75. I predicted Villanova to win that game, but Seton Hall pulled off the upset. So the Big East, Villanova and Marquette look to come out on top in the conference tournament, but look out for St. John's and Seton Hall to give some fight too. Next, we got 25 UCF versus unranked Temple. Temple wins 67-62. In close one, I predicted the upset, so yeah. Next, we got an unranked versus unranked game. Unranked Syracuse versus unranked Clemson. Clemson ultimately won 67-55. I predicted Syracuse to win, but they just did not come to play. Tyus Battle didn't really show up. Frank Howard was inconsistent. And unless Syracuse wins the ACC tournament, which they probably won't, so they probably won't make the NCAA tournament. Well, that's all I got for you guys. I'll be coming out with more videos soon, and bye.